Yeah, he's being a little bit upset today, being a butt.
Very frustrated for y'all that are usually listening, and I wish I could do the intro, but I want to kill my family. I am sorry.
Yeah. Well, enough about our personal problems. We also got our good old Canadian Blizzard Nick.
Canadian
I have
bacon.
deep emotional problems personally.
Shut dick. Love me.
Yes, dealing with very deep, scarring emotional problems, but he's always running the stream like always.
Yay.
And we also got Silver here pooping around.
Totally.
I know, right? He's the other Canadian.
Lollipops and Canadian bacon and maple syrup.
Heck
Like,
yeah.
All that.
Too many Canadians in here.
All that great jazz. He's what we call the other white meat.
Wow.
And
Bad joke.
aside from bad jokes, we also got the very lovely and the very awesome guest, Stripey Butts.
I'm sorry. I had to. It's just the compliments that get to me. Hi guys, how's it going?
Oh, pretty good.
Fantastic.
Should I have joined in on that laugh?
I was about to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh god, that's awesome.
So, for those who don't know her, she is the mod of a bunch of Tumblrs. She's the mod of Stripey. She's also the mod of Vinyl Scratch. And which other one I'm forgetting? I know you're also running.
Dude, I have a bunch, but that's basically the main two, so.
Yeah, those are like the main two that you post the most, and you're well known for those. But yeah, but before we go to the interview, you guys can know a little bit more about her and stuff. Just remember that for those who are new watching right now, there is a very special fan Q&A, which you guys can put your questions and she'll answer whatever. You guys can ask anything you want. So be advised that and not everyone is going to be not everybody's questions will be answered. So just don't get mad or anything.
Don't be butthurt about it. And for all those people that are listening on YouTube, you should be checking out our streams every Saturday if you want to ask questions. Come on now. I know there are a lot more. Come on. You're missing out.
You know, there's a lot of people that can't make it and stuff, but, for those who are listening right now, this is kind of like a good incentive of, get in here and get, it's a totally awesomer experience.
You guys are boring me just to death.
We're making our own dictionary as we roll along with this show.
I'm digging the
keep rolling
awesomer,
around
though.
speed of sound.
Awesomer.
That's my dictionary.
Let's get to the nitty-gritty of the things.
Awesomer with a dash and an R.
So,
like that.
Right now, this week, there hasn't been a lot of interesting news, or I haven't found anything that's relevant to talk about.
Nothing has gone on this week. Everything's kind of just a bland week until something happens the next week and everybody flips shit.
Yeah, just recently, Skullgirl's campaign reached 725,000.
Oh wow!
Actually, the exact number is $829,829.
Yeah, so now when I looked at it last time, but yeah, now Main 6 can get the engine.
Lab Zero.
For their game, so that's it's freaking awesome.
Yeah, it looks really promising. I'm super excited to see that.
Yeah,
guess what's coming up tonight? Guess what's Sonic
Double
Rainbow?
Yeah.
Double
Rainbow. Double Rainbow.
Double Rainbow. Across the sky. Okay, I'm done.
But yeah,
so, that after the show.
But yeah, with the Main 6, after what happened, with the copyright strike and having them to take them down, things are starting to look up again for them, and I'm loving that.
Yeah, I mean, they have received so much support, and there's just so much great ideas thanks to Lauren Faust and the fantastic talent that they have in that team. And these guys, this is like a hobby. They're not getting paid at all for this. They're taking their own time making this project, and they've been working on it for 2 years now. And now they have to start over but now they're starting with something completely new and with a lot of with way better equipment. And now with that Lab Zero engine, which is, you know, it can create fantastic animations and has like a lot of frames. And Skullgirls is really famous for having a lot of things that not a lot of fighters have. That they have an extremely high fluid animation and they have realistic shadow, which is kind of like a really it's a weird thing when it comes to realistic shadows in 2D, but those are shadows in real time, and not a lot of fighters especially don't have that. That's really neat. And I don't know if those I think another game that deal with a lot of animations that said like, oh, all these are hand-drawn stuff was the last King of Fighter.
I've never played that.
You ever heard of them? No, but King of Fighters kind of boasted that they're not sprites; those are like hand-drawn pictures, and they're all framed up. You know, it's pretty crazy. But, but it's great. I mean, they're kind of dealing with llamas and deers and stuff.
I'm just really happy that they could continue that project.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Because when I heard that they completely just like when Hasbro was like, oh hell no, you know, you can't go, you know, through with it. I was like, oh my god, they've spent so much time and effort on that game.
And money.
Yes, and I was like, these guys aren't even. Oh my god, they're not even getting paid for this. And then when that tweet came out with Lauren Faust, I was like, thank God. Oh my goodness.
I still have like, didn't we get like somebody gave us like a rough version of it? I can't remember, it was one of our guests on the show gave us a rough version of it, and he's like, here you go. I have it, so it's actually really good. It's incomplete, but it's really good so far.
Oh yeah, the game?
Yeah, it's only like, it's not even like a demo, it's like almost like it's like only a really pre-release. It's only got like 4 characters, but it's really good. And nobody else can have it.
I played it, and I found a secret mode.
What's that?
It's the third option that isn't actually shown.
What?
You can
it's still,
play.
You know, it's not the full game.
It's like tag team. When one character dies, it moves to the next character.
Oh, it's like
you select your list of characters that you play.
Marvel versus
like
Capcom.
Marvel?
Yeah, kind of like
Marvel. Yeah, 2-on-2 or 3-on-3?
4.
Really?
Characters.
4-on-4?
Well, it's one versus one, and when one character dies, it moves to the next character in that team.
Okay, so
you can't switch out.
No.
Okay.
But it's like still secret mode. It's not even listed on the menu.
It's like King of Fighter. It's like King of Fighter. Or King of Fighting. You can King of Fighting 99 did that thing where you can make a team, and if one dies, then you have to you play the next one, but you keep playing with the same character until he dies.
Yeah.
Alright, that's pretty cool.
And on a more boring note, nobody cares about. No, I'm glad to see them moving on. I mean, you know, that they're gonna have another project and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna have llamas and, you know, donkeys fighting each other and stuff. You know, even though they're, you know, this like Fluttershy is like I've seen it as like a llama or something. So I wouldn't be surprised if they use the same voice actors. Seriously.
They could like they could either recycle some of the voices.
They will. They're not starting over from square one apparently. So
yeah, they're not scraping everything.
They're like,
yeah. So you were saying something, Nick, because you're so eager to break in the mood.
Well, has anyone been to Build-A-Bear recently?
Oh god.
Oh god, I want to hear
Jesus.
that. I used to work for like a Build-A-Bear thing in a rainforest cafe. It was the worst experience ever.
Oh god.
shoving stuffing up a teddy bear's ass isn't.
You know, like what the worst part is, they allow the kids to step on the paddle, the little pedal thing, and if you don't get them on time, that bear will either explode or it'll fly off of the tube, and you'll get like cotton all over yourself, and then you just slowly turn and look at the kid and be like, "You just killed your bear."
I'd be like,
son of a bitch. I am so sorry. Here,
but your bear's dead. Murderer. No, that's when you turn around and just scream and point at the kid. Murderer!
You killed your bear! This bear had a
bastard!
Keep a few packets of ketchup, just like...
Oh, that's terrible!
Look, you killed it!
One of the funniest ones that I had to stop was a snake, though. You can imagine what that looked like. But let's just take a second to think about that.
Yes.
Mom, I want the snake! Oh, I'm gonna stop that one. That's funny as hell.
Sorry, baby.
Oh man, but anyway, like they're actually planning on, I think on the 1st, so in a couple of days, they'll be bringing out the Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash ones.
But wait, okay, hold everything. I'm kind of worried. I'm pretty worried for these plushies.
I looked at them. The body seemed alright.
Are you scared for another Lyra?
The hair. I knew it. The hair is gonna be that disgusting spaghetti mop hair.
Oh, it doesn't look like it.
Not really, but like Pinkie's hair is just like, it looks like she shaved her head bald and then just kind of kept one of those ponytails. Like shaved all the other hair, but like kept a ponytail with it.
What?
I don't like from the view of the picture that I saw. Let me see if I can get it again.
I gotta see this because I've seen other ones and they look actually really good. I mean, it's gonna throw. It might. If Build-A-Bear does this, it might throw, you know, like the people that make these for a living out of business.
Alright, I found the picture, so Nick, slam it into the stream.
Oh,
this is like, I think, these are like official, and on the perspective, yeah, it looks pretty weird.
Oh, they did a terrible job with the hair. I can see where they were going, though, because they still want the kids to be able to brush the hair. But and not to mention how much money it would cost to put like a full head of hair. I can understand the reason why they went this route, but let's just be honest.
Brushy.
I don't want to be offensive or anything. I don't want to be offensive or anything, but it kind of looks like they've got like cancer or something.
No, they look like Skrillex ponies. They're Skrillex ponies.
Like little Skrillex.
Oh my god, yeah.
They're about to drop the wubs in any second.
Yeah, like, Pinkie does look like a Skrillex pony. Like, RD, though, looks like one of those babies with a single strand of curly hair.
Well, you can see what people will do is they'll go to Build-A-Bear Workshop, buy them as is, cut off the hair, and so on, like, you know, pre-cut up hair. It's a very good body, that's the thing.
Yeah, like, I do like the body. I'm a bit skeptical on the wing on RD, though.
Scam to make money that way.
Oh, hold on, let me see the wing.
Well, okay, this that design, like the first picture I posted. There's another picture, and the wings look a little bit different, but I don't know if they're gonna change it. There's difficult to change.
I demand Beanie Babies. Seriously, they need to make Beanie versions.
That would be awesome. I loved Beanie Babies.
That'd be so much better. But the problem is, I don't even think they make Beanie Babies anymore.
Nah, I don't think so.
Somebody find it.
Oh well.
You know what? I'm really hoping that they come out. Like, well, is this for sure that Build-A-Bears can have these?
Yeah, they're coming out on the 1st of April.
I'm kind of excited about that because they look like pretty easy to, you know, modify and stuff.
Yeah.
No, Monday.
Yeah.
Monday.
It'd be funny if they just said like, "Oh, by the way, April Fools."
Oh god, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, pretty much.
We actually have a new collection of Mises.
I got like a stripey plush, and I love the hell out of that. But if I can get a blue Rainbow Dash one, I can make an Aloha. Ooh.
Best April Fool's joke. If they've shown these pictures, and then when it comes out, Generation 3.
Well, at least
the manager of Build-A-Bear.
At least you can say that Rainbow Dash will be dressing in style.
Why would you do that?
Oh,
I wonder.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sending a message now.
Okay.
Blastered him. I think there's like an EQD link they can click. I'm just finding it for
there. Go ahead.
They can read. If they only use. Here's an EQD link if you guys want to read the article. A very brief, not so well researched article, but there you go. It's there.
It's somewhat there.
But yeah, like what Ragin was saying about before, Double Rain Boom. Live streaming now, but it's already halfway done. So.
And you want to stream it after?
If we can find it, it's gonna be posted at 9:30. So yeah, I bet we could go for it.
So stick tuned to the after show, where instead of us talking about each other and our sexual fantasies with one another, we will be posting.
Wait a minute, I don't remember this happening.
Well, I did not sign up for this, good sir. Damn.
Oh wait, that's after the after show. Okay, that's late night with no pants on.
Yeah, that's like 2 a.m.
Yeah, I'm
2 a.m.
No, that's after we talk about like the after show for like half an hour, and then we go, okay, it's time to go no pants on.
Anyway, like it's after a long time coming. It's finally released, and I actually can't wait to actually watch it.
Oh god.
I saw the initial trailers. It looks really promising.
God.
I mean, better than any project I've seen so far, not including Journey of the Spark.
Or Dawn's Dusk.
Oh God.
Anyway, moving on from that.
That looks like it's a Frank doll.
Okay, this is what I saw on EQD. This is the first thing on EQD. How horrifying is that? Rest head flapping wings.
Wow.
Caressing into you.
Good toys.
At night.
I'm sorry, it looks like it belongs in the 90s.
Let's fly to the castle.
Oh
god. Let's fly to the castle. Oh my...
Shoop-a-doop, shoop-shoop-a-doop.
Shoop.
Oh man.
No, I'm done.
But yeah, like it's I'm quite happy though, because like they got the okay from they actually got the okay from Hasbro for it, right? From what I remember they did.
Yeah, they have an okay for Hasbro.
So like they won't have to worry about getting like taken down or anything, and if they did, god damn it.
Well, their website.
Well, okay, here's the deal, that the reason why they could do the movie is that the deal with Hasbro is that they would only post it for educational purposes. And they actually went on that route, since this is actually in reality a school project. This is not like a bunch of people that they gathered in making this project independently. This was a school project. It was monitored. It was also monitored by the school. And that's why they had less of a problem with Hasbro, less red tape.
Okay.
That's what that term means. If anybody in this
we're expecting that. So
more.
So is this going to be made by like a bunch of high schoolers or something?
Pretty much, yeah.
Wait, Dawn's. Wait. So what happens if our expectation is going to be like Dawn's Dusk? Wasn't that overhyped as shit? Like every other movie.
Just because it's high schoolers doesn't mean it's going to be a piece of crap, right?
Well,
yeah.
Seriously.
Okay, there are festivals. There are festivals done. There are animation festivals done locally where I live, and they do a really good job in animating. And I'm talking about 9 to 8 minute animations, and they basically present 10 different movies, and those were done by high schoolers from around from sophomore year to senior year. I mean, like they're really, really good animation. So you just can't really place those types of expectations. And just looking at the trailer, it looks really high budget, and it took a lot of time. So I'm not expecting perfection. I'm not expecting perfection, but I am expecting a quality production.
And if we don't get that quality production, we're gonna hunt down the creators and just You'll be sorry.
I find it amazing nowadays, though, that the younger generation, or just young people, are just getting so into art and actually doing a really good job with it. And you got to thank the internet for that. I just think it's amazing how, you know, far they can go. Like, I know a 16-year-old that can draw better than me, and I was like,
well, be lucky I'm not the one that can draw, so you have no competition there.
Oh, man.
But you need your house built or a car fixed? Call me.
Okay, well, you actually have some actual things that will help you in life. If I'm in a near-death, you know, like, position, or if like something breaks in my house, I'll be like, I have a tablet. What do I do with this?
If anyone
go to the library
to kill me, my bargaining chip would be, do you want me to program you a game of tic-tac-toe? I can do that for you.
I bet we could hack it, Nick. I bet we could find glitches in going, I just checked your tic-tac-toe game.
Mine was pretty solid. Anyway.
It was pretty solid.
Solid.
Besides the glitches. Besides the computer winning every time, no matter what.
Actually, it's just 2-player. I don't know how to
Imagine a 4-player tic-tac-toe game, or 3-player tic-tac-toe game. You'd be fucked.
That wouldn't work.
Oh, man.
No, you would have 2 people on the square side and 2 people on the circle side.
Well, actually, it would be... Square,
have y'all played
strategies?
Have y'all played Mahjong? That shit gets real.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I played that when I was young. I haven't played that in a long time, though.
I play Sudoku more.
I love
Sudoku. Oh my God, Sudoku.
Yeah. Just like all these, I play video games way too much.
Yeah.
I need these pen and paper games.
Nick, you said you're very white, right?
He's so... How white
you play Sudoku?
Say what?
And you play Sudoku?
Decently.
You are so white, it's not even funny.
I had brain... Like, when I first got my DS, I got Brain Age 2. And, like, I don't even remember how far I am, but, like, I'm at least quarter way through.
You're so
white. My name is Nick. I like to play Sudoku. And I'm a very concerned white male.
I am a very concerned white male.
Oh.
I need to play my crosswords and Sudokus every Sunday morning.
I am a very concerned white...
Brock Sampson. I'm sorry.
I'm a very concerned white American that sell propane and propane accessories.
What with white? I'm like, nothing. Ha!
He's just like, I'm white.
Like
I live in white.
What? He's like, oh, wait a minute. I'm white.
Oh, that Bootbox episode.
I love that episode. It's so fucking funny.
Oh God,
like,
Uncle Ruckus.
And he's like, he's still walking. He's like, where you going, Cracker?
Oh my God.
He's like, wait a minute. I'm white. He just walks away drinking his coffee.
Oh my goodness. We're not gonna get on the topic of the Boondocks. Because when Uncle Ruckus comes up, I lose everything. I'm like, nope, done.
What's that about Uncle Ruckus?
People smell like lemons.
Why are you here? Okay, let's step away from that.
Nobody knows that.
And let's just change let's just try to change the topic real quick.
We play.
In other totally irrelevant, but still we had to talk about it news. There's been a cool update from one of our sponsors, CloudsDale.org, which is a site I highly recommend you guys check out if you want to chat.
Kinda cool.
Oh God, I love it when you freaking just cut right through me, Ragin, when I'm trying to explain people. It's just fascinating. Anyway, I know, right? So, I talked to Philip, he's the founder of the website, and he sent me a message telling us that we will soon have admin access. What does that exactly mean for us and for you? It kind of means that everybody who is on CloudsDale.org, who's online, will receive a notification telling you guys that we're live. So we're going to have more traffic flow coming in, hopefully, from the site.
Damn it.
And we will be expecting much more support. And we're going to still advertise and keep spreading the word out there These guys, they need help trying to run servers. They need money because, you know, the servers, they cost a lot of boon dollars, and they're also trying to make a lot of upgrades to the site, making it more user-friendly, make it a better experience for the users. For those who don't know what CloudsDale.org is, it's kind of just like a bunch of chat rooms, each with their own topics and stuff. You can make your own chat room. They're called clouds, and you can put the subject that you want. You can put rules and stuff. You can make administrators and things like that. So it's really interesting if you want to make, you know, sort of like connections or conversations with random people. It's kind of like chat roulette, but with more ponies and stuff. So check it out. And in other freaking butts and stuff, you can find us still at ponyvillelive.com. You can check out our schedules. You can check out our forum, yeah, which nobody uses anymore.
Well, I haven't been able. I thought you were updating it. I thought I was updating it too.
We were all there.
Do you see where were you going with this? No.
No, I don't.
I know. Nobody does. But nobody cares.
Yeah. But it's also another fantastic site that we're also really proud to be a part of, and we're also kind of being sponsored by them. So, you know,
thanks,
how
guys.
Things. Yeah. So we're
can I at least do my job once in a while?
No.
You know.
No, you can't. It is because you're Ragin. You're like the ongoing storm.
You mean the oncoming storm?
The oncoming storm, yeah.
Actually, I just keep going and going. Going and going.
It never stops.
Anyway, I'm in a questioning mood today.
Oh.
So, Hobo.
I never even got the questions.
Oh, well then. Look at you.
Hobo.
I love how I get to sit back and do nothing this episode. It kind of makes me feel like I'm unimportant and I can just go cry in a corner now.
Am I supposed to be scared? Because it sounds kind of devious of what you're doing.
Actually, I can. Ooh, my new desk.
I do declare, Mr. Bubblegum.
I do declare.
We're going also like freaking sophisticated Southern people.
Oh my goodness! I say, boy, I say.
Oh. Boy, I better tell you what.
I'm Doug Dimmadome, over the Dimtail Dimmadome.
There's no Dimmadome.
I'm Dimmadome with your shit.
I'm Dimmadome your mom.
Oh, god damn it, what have come?
I'm a Papa Cat with your Dimmadome.
Oh, man.
Dimmadome in your ass, boy.
Hold on, I can write these down. Like right now, I'm gonna use this in my life at least once.
At least once in my life, I need to use this.
Yes.
This stream is not for children. We are not sorry.
Put them in the fucking bed right now.
Whoa there, language, lady.
We said the stream wasn't for children, not for devious adults.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Wow, that was very unattractive. I'll do it again. Oh my.
Yeah.
The grunting.
I felt it. It was good.
Yes.
Oh, I see the questions. I'm sorry. I was not paying attention to that there, chat.
If you can do the rest of the interview in a Southern voice, that would be just fantastic.
I'm maybe just a simple country doctor, but you know.
Yeah. Are you here to tend to the soil and nurture the weeds, or are you just playing in the garden?
Oh hell no! Shit.
Well, that just killed the mood right there.
You just destroyed my favorite line from an old Southern movie I used to watch.
You just dimmadomed that line.
You just dimmadome.
Okay, this is beautiful. I'm gonna write that down again too.
Dimmadome. It's also a verb. All right.
First question.
We're in the midway point, and we're gonna be interviewing Stripey Butts. Thank you for everybody who've managed to, I don't know, survive this lightning round. So
lightning
we're gonna get down to the first question. I don't know. I don't remember anymore. I'm tired.
Jeopardy.
I'm done. Fucking done.
So, Stripey, tell us a little bit about yourself. Things that not everybody knows, or, you know, your wins and things.
Oh, what's your sign?
Let us know.
I am a Libra.
Sign.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna just check my horoscope. The horoscope in the
Get out of here! No, you're fired. Put in your 2 weeks notice. You're fired.
You're fired. No.
You just got
guest
fired.
has fired our own host. I agree with this.
Well, I guess I'll just end the show right here then.
Alright, I like nice walks along the beach. I like to have romantic dinners, but I can't do this one. Okay, I like singing in the shower. It's one of my favorite things. It's one of my favorite pastimes. And the sad part is it's true. Other than drawing, because I pretty much draw 24/7, I play video games, and one of my current favorite video game is Castle Crashers. I've been playing it a lot lately, so I'm kind of addicted to it.
I want that game.
It's so good.
Are you playing it on the PC or Xbox Live?
I'm playing on the PC. I wanted to connect my controller with it, but apparently wireless controllers don't work. It makes me kind of sad. So I'm playing on the keyboard, and I'm not really good at PC games at all, but if I can figure it out, other people can figure it out. So I'm a beast, though. Like, my strength is, like, all the way up. So, like, one hit is like, you're done.
I'm so OP, man. It's not even fucking funny anymore.
Oh, no, for real.
Come at me, bro.
1v1, man. 1v1. Come on.
You
wanna go? You wanna go? You wanna go? Okay.
4-stamp, 4-star leather belt.
MLG.
Oh, bitch.
Oh, geez.
Stop.
360 no scope.
Oh, let me
Let's just
Okay, I'm done.
Oh, man. Okay, we're done. You're done. You're done.
Okay, what's another thing I like to do? I really like doing actually game streams with my friend Ashley. She plays horror games, and I usually do commentary. So that's a lot of fun. And me and her are planning on doing a podcast thing, just shooting the shit most of the time. But other than that, I'm pretty boring.
Well, no, really. That podcast thing sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Welcome to this. Yeah.
We're mostly going to be talking about like the artist community, not particularly fandom so much, but once in a while, and then miscellaneous topics, which she loves talking. I love talking. I think it's a good thing. But other than
talking
that,
is a good thing.
Talking's nice. I like talking. But yeah, that's about it.
All right. So you're kind of. This is basically something that you do at your own time. Doesn't really have to do anything with the.
My headphones on the ground. Oh shit.
Oh boy.
She threw it on the ground.
Technical difficulty.
Yeah. She's an adult.
No! I can't do this, Red.
Interviews. All right. So what's the next question? What's going on? Let's do this.
All right. Let's go to the next one.
It's like I can't do this.
So this was. You're very famous for creating a lot of interesting characters. So let's start with the most famous one you're known for, Stripey. How do you come up with her design?
Oh my god. I've answered this question before, and it's really embarrassing how she came to be. I was part of the furry community. I used to draw a lot in Fur Affinity, and I had a character that I really, really liked. I wouldn't really say it's a persona. I usually just make characters, but I really liked her horns, and I was like, well, I can't really make a pony with 2 horns because it'd be like, oh, it's a demon pony. I'm so powerful. So I didn't want to do that. So I was like, okay, what has 2 horns? I'm like a goat. All right, what do I want to do with this goat? Let's make her crazy, and not too crazy, but crazy enough. And I was like, what would be her thing? And I was like, oh man, she wants to take over the world, or at least Equestria, and she really sucks at it. She thinks she's hot shit, but she's not. And I think that's great about her, because I really don't like characters that are overpowerful, and it kind of makes it boring. But if you make a character that just, messes up all the time and thinks she's like she has like the little person ego, where she tries to act all big, but she's really not. So, that's how she came to be. It was a mistake at first. Like, I was just putting stuff together and look at it, it's a goat. And then actually, before I went into Tumblr and made an Ask blog, I was on PonyChan, and I made my own little thing on the art tag, and a lot of people seemed to like her. She's like, oh my god, she's weird but funny. And that's when the poot and the butt jokes came to be. They just formed out of nowhere. It wasn't my intention for her to be so fascinated with butts. She was fascinated with Cheetos. She loves snacks. But it kind of came to be, and a lot of people liked her wacky sense of humor, so one of them suggested, hey, make an Ask blog on Tumblr. And I was like, okay. I used to do over, at the most one day, I think it was over 50 questions I've answered with drawings. And it's not because I was like, oh, she's a godly artist, she could do it so fast. No, they were shit. They were complete crap. And they were just doodles, but once I started drawing more and more, I mean, I answered less and less, but the quality kind of grew. And I got to meet cool people, and they liked my stuff, and then Slugbox was like, hey, I like your character, I'm going to draw her, and then boom, all of a sudden a bunch of people started following me.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's kind of like the boom.
Yeah, that's where I found your blog first. The days of Slugbox was like one of the number one.
He's terrible. But the thing that I said to myself first before I made the blog was like, I'm doing this for fun, I'm doing this for me, and if it just isn't fun for me anymore, I'm just gonna stop. And Stripey is basically what gets me, through. Like, you have rough days, but when you get those funny questions and you draw funny pictures, it kind of makes it like it helps me out. It gets me through. So
that's great.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, and you've done. It's actually pretty interesting because looking at the character now, there's kind of a lot of jokes, and it's actually fascinating that you actually made a personality to this character, and she has a certain motive to, not very clear ones, but she wants to take over Equestria. Were you planning to follow that up on your Tumblr, or just gonna?
Well, I tried a couple of times to make something serious out of it, but my initial intention was the only one that I could stick with. It's supposed to be funny, it's supposed to be random, and there's no real story behind it. It's just for the sake of just humor and being funny. And that's why I made a vinyl blog, because I wanted to test myself. I wanted to push myself to stick with something serious and actually make a plot for it. But anyway, I'm sorry. Gets me every single time I talk about ponies. But yeah, I can agree. Like, I agree with most people. It's a very strange blog, and it's filled with senseless humor. But it's just funny to follow some of the times, because some of the faces, I could just draw the ugliest face on her and she'll still look cute.
Yeah. Another thing. Since you are, or you still are, from the furry fandom, going back, and we're going way back from like about a year from now.
You could say they're furry.
Someone used your username for a furry RP.
Oh my god. Oh my god, out of all characters, they chose Stripey, and I was like, why? There is nothing sexy about this character. It was terrible.
But you don't understand.
I know it's PG-13, so I won't get into details, but they were into a lot of really bad stuff. And the thing is, I understand it's really bad stuff, but the thing is, like, I don't mind it as, like, I wouldn't have minded as much, because it's the internet. People use pictures, people use character ideas, and as much as I don't want it to be used, because she's my baby, I love her to death. I love Stripey so much. To have it her used like that, kind of like, well, it doesn't kind of, it really offends me. But, I can easily get over it. But when I saw that, I'm like, this is a representation of my character, which goes back to me. So if someone who follows my blog sees that profile, that's a bad thing on me. I do not want to be associated with the stuff that that person was into. So I kindly asked them, hey, I really like this character. This is my character. I put a lot of, you know, my heart into her, even though it doesn't seem like it, but I really love Stripey. She's helped me through a lot of stuff and, you know, helped me, you know, grow as an artist. So there's a lot of, you know, there's a big connection between me and her, and to see it used like that, you know, my character, my little baby goat, it's
Is disheartening.
It's kind of
really
like
is.
It's kind of like finding out your daughter or son went into porn or something. You're like, oh,
yeah.
really?
Like the thing is, like I first asked them, and I'm always really nice about it because, sometimes the intentions are not really clear. Sometimes the people are young and they really don't understand, you know, hey, this is not a good idea. And I usually like to go to the approach of, you know, being nice first. Because you want to come off as mature and you don't want to be like, this is my character, you son of a biscuit, I'm going to get you in trouble. Well, I don't want to do that. That's just not what I want to do. I mean, I go off on tangents. If people know me, they know I go on tangents. But for the most part, it's just when I saw that, I try to handle it as mature as I can, you know, as it could be. Mm. But and then they deleted their blog, and there was no problem after that. So it was good.
Yeah. They deleted it?
Yeah, they deleted it.
Wow. They're like, oh, shit. Delete.
But the thing is, like,
here we go.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I didn't find it. It was actually one of my followers that found it. So if it wasn't for that follower, I wouldn't have known. So I'm very grateful to the people that are very aware, because they're like, oh, I know for a fact this isn't, you know, who I think it is. I think she should be, you know, told. Mm-hmm. So with that, it's like, oh, my followers, my sweet babies, thank you.
My precious.
Yeah,
I think you're the only one who treats your followers in the cutest way possible.
Well,
yeah,
well, sometimes my followers can be butts, you know, let's be honest. I mean, one time I was afraid of spiders. Like, I have a really bad spider phobia. Like, oh god, arachnophobia up the wazoo. And all of a sudden, all my followers, hey, guess what? We're gonna submit you a bunch of pictures of spiders and people with it on their face, and it's like, oh god,
I love you, but you guys are jackasses.
I love you guys.
Yeah.
So much.
I'm the person you don't want to be around when I find out your phobia, because I will fully exploit it and like throw spiders at you.
I will punch you in your butt.
That's the problem. I will punch you in your butt. My father is so scared of spiders. He hates it when I'll come in like with like a wolf spider or something, and I throw it at him. I'm like, hey, Dad.
Dad was a son.
Well, let's move away from spiders.
He moves like he's 10. He moves like he's 12.
Well, let's move away from spiders before someone gets a panic attack or hives.
Actually, you know what? I do have one story that I find more funny than scary, and then we seriously need to get off of the topic. But I have two cousins. They're very, very young, and I was walking underneath the stairway. You know, they were upstairs, and they had a big fake tarantula spider, and they dropped it on my head. I was so upset, I screamed and ran out the house, and then I realized it was a fake spider, and I just, oh my god, those little bastards. Oh my god, it was terrible. It was terrible, but you know, but now that I look at it, that's pretty freaking.
Okay, so enough of our own phobias. I'm actually afraid of doors. I don't have any doors where I live.
Don't trust them.
I have windscreens. I don't trust them.
That's very interesting. I've never heard of that before.
I'll tell you my phobia when we're not being recorded.
Sure.
My phobia is my left hand.
No.
Jesus,
no.
Nick. Tell us. Is there any other characters that you want to tell us about the design? Did you come up with? Anyone we don't know?
Well, I know some people know about Aloha. I really like her design a lot, and I wish I could do more with her. And I tried to start a blog with her at one point in time. and I had this big old story that I wanted to do. I even had, you know, her friend was a parrot griffin. She was half parrot, half lion, and she was really awesome. But unfortunately, I make awesome characters, but writing a story and then having a lot on my plate at the time when it comes to, you know, commissions, and I was really working hardcore on Stripey at the time, I just couldn't find the time. But I still hold her close to my heart because she's kind of a little representation of like where my family is from, and like my mom was born and raised in Hawaii, and we have a lot of relatives down there, and I go there a lot, so there's a lot of that kind of culture. And then being in California, surfing dude, like totally awesome kind of stuff. And I really liked Surf's Up, so I gave her the personality of Chicken Joe.
Yes.
Chicken Joe.
Chicken Joe is the favorite chicken of all surfers.
He's my favorite chicken.
My favorite chicken is
Why have I not
girlfriend.
ever heard of this Chicken Joe?
You live under a small tiny rock. You
You're missing
poor
out.
bastard. Go watch Surf's Up.
Yeah, definitely. There's another character I made, and it was supposed to be for, like, it was a character that was supposed to be used with my friend, but I wanted to do a blog for her, but it didn't go through again, so I had to pull all the blogs. I'm so sorry. But she was a fortune teller. And unfortunately, like, I wanted to call her the Gypsy, but apparently it offended some people, so I had to change her name.
Oh, poo on them.
I know, but when it comes to offending people, especially in their culture, and if they, like, apparently being called a Gypsy in certain countries is a big insult, so I'm like, I'm not going to do that.
The story behind Gypsies, they're pretty much the European version of hippies. Really.
Well, just like I really like Gypsies. Like, I really like their culture. I really like you know what they are about. It's just I love them. But apparently, like with the past, and especially with people that were referred to as Gypsies and then get murdered for it, like back in the day, you don't want that kind of baggage. So
that's the whole thing. It's kind of like hippies. You didn't hear them about mass hippies. The only thing that's different between Gypsies, because they're even in Afghanistan and Iraq and all that where I've had to been, they're pretty much fortune tellers and magicians and stuff like that, but they're hippies, pretty much. Hippies that do magic. That's really all they are, and I don't see anything wrong with them. The only reason they were killed back then is it's like the same thing with the witch hunting in America. They didn't trust it.
Well, the thing that I can honestly say that, saves my bacon a bit is that America, like, we kind of glorify the whole gypsy thing, because I'm like, look at, Hunchback of Notre Dame, look at Fable, where there's, like, a gypsy camp, and, even, like, in Renaissance fairs, there's a bunch of gypsies running around, so it's kind of glorified where we're at, but some places in Europe, it's like, you don't want to...
Romania still has...
stereotype.
Romania still has a lot of them, but gypsies are kind of labeled where, like, if the outskirts of the major cities and towns are gypsy camps or, shanty towns, really, then they're pretty much called gypsies. The same thing with Afghanistan and Iraq and all around there, and they're kind of looked down upon too. It's still kind of like, it's like going to, I don't know, West Virginia, or I don't want to say West Virginia. Well, a big, like in America, you got the big southern.
They're
like, my mother's my sister. We make love on every Sunday.
Okay. I guess we're straying a little bit too far.
Let's get back on track here.
Moving on.
Push the bar further and further to see how far we go until Nick just goes, no, man. No.
Yeah, that's enough. You have this has been the quickest anyone has broken me in an interview. Can you tell us about any other projects or blogs you're currently working on?
At the time, I'm really focusing on Dubtrot because I am doing something with it that I haven't done before, which is, staying serious, staying constant with it. I mean, at the moment, I was in the middle of moving, and then my eyesight was really bad to the point where I got headaches a lot of the times, so I couldn't do the little details. But now that I got my prescription, I got my glasses on, and it's all good, and, I have more time. I'm putting backgrounds. I'm doing more of a a plot with it, and trying, because like with Vinyl, I love her design. Her design is beautiful. I love it. And not only that, but her characteristics, like her personality, you could kind of gauge it a bit, but for the most part, it's free range. You could pretty much do whatever you want. So it's a really good opportunity. And actually, it wasn't my idea at first. You know the mod for Disorderly Conduct? Yeah, Sunshine. She actually suggested to me, she's like, hey, you know what? This character is a lot like you. If you want to do something serious and that's somewhat canon to the show, why don't you do Vinyl Scratch? And I was like, oh, dude, that's perfect. And then my friend Pinkie, she was like, yeah, just call it Dubtrot. And I was like, dude,
It's like ideas. Yes.
Yes, ideas. I love this. Creation boner. Yes. And
oh man, my creativity is having a boner.
Oh, it's over 9,000. Okay, anyway. So, I can't believe I just used that. Shoot me, I'm sorry. Anyway, no, that's one big project that I'm working on. I really want to push my limits. Like, I want to work on the backgrounds. I want to work on an actual story. And on the side, I'm working with Stripey because I cannot let that character go. So if I want to take a break, because it's funny, like, people think that someone taking a break from, like, big projects of drawing is like not drawing at all and just going off and doing something. No, my version of a break is doodling something else. So if I'm in the middle of a commission and I want to take a break, I'm doodling something else. So when I do that, I just, okay, this vinyl panel is done. I still got a couple more. I'm going to do some Stripey ones. It's going to be a lot of fun.
You need to draw
so,
great. I mean, going the selection that you picked, Vinyl Scratch, out of all characters from the show, I'm pretty sure you've been getting a lot of banter going like, oh, Vinyl Scratch, totally unoriginal, and there's like 60 of them right in my corner, just laying there.
Actually, surprisingly enough, there's not enough. Well, surprisingly enough, there wasn't enough Vinyl Scratch blogs. There, legit ones, I must say.
Successful.
There's certain ones where it's kind of, yeah, basically.
Yeah, where are you going with that?
I was actually going with seeing that there was that was a popular character, and and a lot of things about this character. In reality, this character is two-dimensional. Does not have no personality, no lines whatsoever in the show. We don't know who she really is, what she likes, what she doesn't like. Even if she likes dubstep, we don't even know she likes electric music. So. The thing is,
she likes country.
When you're going to take a two-dimensional character, making him three-dimensional is entirely up to you. So what are you going to do to make this character more dynamic?
Well, what I'm currently doing is I got a lot of questions, especially about, how she got her cutie mark, how she, why she became a DJ. And I wanted to show that she had passions since she was little about mixing music. She loves all types of music. I want to make sure that, I want to put kind of my passion for certain music into her, because I wanted to not, be limited to just dubstep and electronica music. I wanted to be I am expanded. I can enjoy different types of music because each different type of genre of music has its quality and has a good thing about it, and makes certain things pop. So when you have an understanding and a love for different types of music, because I'm very diverse myself, I want to be able to have her be a true musician. Her cutie mark is a freaking, music note. That's a big deal. It's not a particular different thing. It's supposed to represent music itself, I think. That's what my opinion is. Mm-hmm. So I want to be able to show that, when she was little, right now I'm kind of doing the whole, what her relationship is with Octavia as well, and how she grew up, because I wanted her to be naive. I wanted her to be let's do this, let's go, I want to make music right now. And it's dude, slow down. It's good to have your passion, but at the same time, you need to slow down and truly understand what it means to be a musician and to, combine music in general. So with that, I'm taking this, this character that barely has any lines, you don't know much about her, and making it explode. I want people to be like, you know what, I like this Vinyl Scratch. You know, I get to put her in different hairstyles. I get to put her in different, you know, settings. I want to be able to do that because I don't think anyone else has. I mean, there's like different versions of Vinyl Scratch, some of them more extreme than the other. But I want people to see this and be like, you know what? This is inspirational to musicians. I actually have a bunch of musicians that I ask questions because I want to know. And I want it to be accurate. So with this blog, I'm actually taking a lot of time and thought into it. And I want it to be something that people will like and understand.
Alrighty, that's actually fantastic.
I'm sorry,
You've done your research.
Hey, it's good to do research.
Yeah, going out and actually asking musicians what they think and how things should be done, that's actually one step better than I bet a lot of other blogs do out there.
Well, the thing is, like, what I believe in a quality blog is, you know, if you're going to do something, if you're going to write a story, you got to do your research. And I have my best friend Ashley is a writer, and she does a lot of research. And I'm not really a writer, but when it comes to, you know, doing your research, understanding what you're actually doing, it applies to everything. If you're going to make a story, if you're going to make a blog, you need to know what the hell you're doing. You know, especially if you want it to be successful, you know? So I want to be able to share a story with somebody or with, you know, a bunch of people, and I want them to see my version of Vinyl Scratch. So it's important.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to characters, especially these ones that are really interesting, and a lot of people like them for, you know, X and Y reason. But at the end of the day, no matter how cool a character is, we want more. We want to know more about this character. We want to know about, like, the mythos of the character, the mythology behind them. Mm-hmm. People like that, and there's just times like this one where we just have a cardboard cutout. We don't know what it is, so we have to take it and make it our own, create the mythology behind it. Mm-hmm. And we have to, you know, make sure that, I guess, sometimes one mythology is more accepted than the other. Mm-hmm. It becomes theories, and anything with that is Vinyl Scratch related, it's all speculations. Nothing is really set in stone. So this character is open to a lot of diversity and a lot of changes. Yeah. So we'll be moving on to that one. Segue to our next question is that out of all the characters that you have designed so far, which one is your favorite and why?
Stripey, hands down. I have a personal connection with her.
I'm pretty sure that question was already answered before.
Well, no, just the moment that you said it, because I know you sent me questions beforehand, but I didn't want to just see them.
She's like, I gotta find them.
No, it's just Stripey, hands down. Me and her have a personal connection. As crazy she is my little baby. So,
tell us about the little connection you have with Stripey.
Well, like I said, her personality, like the way she is, her character, it just, being able to draw her, being able to, you know, make her so egotistical, just funny, it brightens up my day. It makes life worth living. I know it sounds extreme, but, you know, when you're depressed or when you're sad or when something happens when you're upset, and you get to, you know, go, you know what, I want to start drawing some stuff for her. And it's like, you start feeling better. You start feeling good. You get to put the humor out. And I love humor. Humor is what drives me. And having Stripey, and, like, I even have a plush of her. I have so many, like, pieces of fan art about, you know, with her. And it's amazing to see something that, you know, wasn't intentional become something more, and I've grown attached to her because there's a lot of me in her, as you guys could tell. I'm crazy, but but she is just she changed a lot of stuff for me. She, you know, opened doors. I got 2 panels in BronyCon, and I wouldn't have gotten there if I didn't have her. I wouldn't have gotten to the art level that I have, like, that I've achieved right now without her. And that's crazy when you think about it. Just this little character that is just so simple in every way becomes something so much more. And that's why I have a really big personal connection with her, because she opened doors for me and she just means so much. You know, even though she's just a derp. It's just having a character like that just really helps me. So
I have to say this. Like, I'm going through your blog, your Stripey blog right now.
Oh god.
And oh my god, I love this. Awesome.
Oh, she's a dork. Oh man. Unfortunately, I deleted her blog 2 times, and it was for personal reasons. I won't get into that, but it was dumb.
Oh god.
Yeah, it was dumb of me. If I kept the original, you guys would have had like to go through like almost 1,000 pages of just BS.
I remember the old one. It was just there was a lot of just nothing but it was like a year, almost 2 years ago. It was just nothing but I was like, what is this? What is this random things? It's just, like most of the time it'd just be the same picture over and over again.
Oh yeah, like so I got lazy. I got
or
really
the GIF.
lazy. Like a GIF.
I remember like she would look at the camera and her butt would just shake, like it would go slow and then there'd be another one, it'd just speed up version. It's just like, come on.
I'm so flattered that you remember that though. That makes me feel so happy. Yeah, I got lazy on certain parts, but you have to admit, drawing all those up.
It's funny though to answer the same question with a GIF that you saw like, you know, like a page before or like 3 posts before or something like that. But it's actually, I think that's actually really cool.
Well, you know, sometimes...
See, I'm old. I've been around for a while.
Well, I'm happy,
that's
though.
That's the good old days of the fandom. That was 2 years ago. Now everybody's like, oh, I gotta be a brony. I'm like, fuck you!
Oh, man. But that's really interesting. It's really interesting you have such a connection and a bond to this character. Not a lot of people have it. And a lot of people do terrible things to their characters. And I noticed for a fact, a lot of comic book, and myself included, I put my characters in a lot of terrible situations, but I guess I follow the philosophy of the creator of Adventure Time, that he said that the greatest feeling in human experience that I ever had was to feel simultaneously happy and sad. And that is what I created with my blog, is that I want to make people feel that emotion. You feel happy because of the environment that is around you, but what's really happening beneath the covers is sad. So you have this mixed feeling. It's like a bittersweet, but I sometimes want to, like, you know, just really makes it really happy and really sad, and you get these really strong emotions. They're kind of, you know, it's like a push and pull effect.
Well, you know, you did your job with the character if you managed to make the reader or, you know, the viewer, like, feel those emotions. And you're just like my friend Ashley. I have so many favorite characters that she has, but she kills them off. I'm like, girl, you're good.
Damn it.
Like, why would you do that? They were so good.
In the background.
I only have one character that I'm pretty much in love with, and I do not want anybody to touch, pretty much do anything bad, is OC. Well, is a mascot for the show, and her name's Claudia. Everybody hates her except me. I love her to death.
No one hates
her.
No one hates her.
Everybody hates her.
Like, why do you think everyone hates her?
Okay. I'm not a fan of the pink and black mane.
I'm just not a
fan
of
the all I said.
Like,
yeah.
She's a... I hate explain.
Let's just move on, because this is definitely
a very pointless argument.
This is getting way too personal, way too out of hand. So unprofessional. Jeez.
You're unprofessional.
So
your face is unprofessional.
Going back to Stripey again. I mean, this is a really interesting subject, and I think the last thing I want to talk about is, you said there are parts of you that you put into Stripey. Mm-hmm. She's borrowing some of your traits and personalities. Can you tell us, like, the ones you personally chose for her?
Well, it's not the ego part, because her ego is off the scale, and I like to think that I'm pretty humble compared to her. But for the most part, it's mostly the humor, because like she can find the humor mostly in any situation, and like I'm kind of in your face in certain aspects, but like she's like she is 10 times worse than I am. She's like me, but like to the nth degree, like just so. It's I don't know. And the thing is, like, there's certain things about her that I wish I had, too. So it's like an accumulation of things that I want to be and things that I am. And when it comes to Stripey, she wants, like, her whole thing about, you know, taking over Equestria, she wants to feel self-worth. And she wants to feel like she can take on stuff because she's, you know, she's a goat and she doesn't get taken seriously because she's really tiny. And she's a goat, and there's a bunch of ponies around. They're all freaking tall, and she's like, "Hey, you know, hey, buddy, what are you doing? Get off my lawn!" You know, seriously, stop! Oh, God.
So does she actually sound like that? Is that her official
Actually,
voice?
if I had my voice mod on, you can hear what she sounds like. Hold on, let me do that.
All right. Oh yeah, let's do that.
I do this all the time. My viewers know.
I'm gonna brace myself for this one because it's gonna be kind of. I always had an initial voice for her. It's kind of like a thing when you read a comic or like a blog or something. You always have this voice in your head.
Mine's Morgan Freeman.
Yeah. Mine was actually Christopher Walker for a time, and then afterwards.
Well, it's kind of like this. It's a bit too much. It's kind of high pitched, but she sounds like this for the most part.
Who's been sucking helium?
I love you.
That is awesome.
Oh, that's great.
The only problem that I have is apparently Yogi Bear has invaded my mind, so I gotta deal with. Hey, boo boo. Hey, boo boo. Hey, boo boo. Oh, God damn it.
God, that's an awesome laugh.
Oh, I know, right? Isn't it super cute? I'm so
I need to rethink my life for this.
It's about as cute as Metal Gear.
Oh, it's not.
Metal Gear.
Oh, it's not as cute as you. Okay, I'm done with it.
I gotta go think in a corner like how SpongeBob is.
Oh gosh, I wasn't ready for that at all.
Yeah,
Caught me off guard. Oh man, that was.
Yeah, so that's basically her, but I usually don't make her that high pitched, but it's kind of like that. But if I was to pick an actual voice actor without the modification, it would either be Vanellope, you know, Sarah Silverman, or the voice actress that plays Haruko from Fully Cooley.
Oh,
yes.
Fully Cooley. I think it fits her more.
Yes, if I could, oh my God, I would give anything to have that voice. I would give anything. I would give my left nut for that voice.
You don't even have
Don't make deals you can't keep.
You would actually have a realistic peanut. It's like, here, it's my left one. I keep it on my left side for good luck. On my left pocket. Oh my
God. But that's basically Stripey right there. So she means a lot to me. I love her. I sleep with her every night.
Right now.
It's like Pinky in the
Whoa
brain.
there.
No, I don't mean it that way. Get out of here.
God damn it.
Okay. Us and our dirty brains. You give it a wash.
Yeah.
So, man, we're getting close to this emotional roller coaster. So we're gonna start with we're gonna finish up with some very generic questions, but you know, just to make up for time. This one's a pretty broad question, and you already warned me that you're gonna take a lot of time on this one.
Oh no, I think I know what's coming.
Yeah, so here it goes.
Oh no.
What are your thoughts on the MLP fandom?
Dun, dun, dun.
Hi everyone.
Did you just stand up and just say I'm done?
I know that was a bit dramatic, right?
I can't hear you too well.
I'm sorry. Well, like any fandom, there's always going to be a shitty part about it. But there's always good stuff about it. But a lot of people kind of tend to, you know, see the shitty part about it, you know, more than anything.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the MLP fandom, I wish they would, you know, practice what they preach for the most part.
Yeah.
And but another thing is, though, they as much as there's like, you know, the MLP art confessions when people are so like rude when it comes to people trying to, you know, get their art out or trying to do their art blogs or whatever, I have to say, when it comes to getting, you know, help that you need to, you know, make your art better, or people being able to, you know, see and actually enjoy what you do as far as, you know, story-wise or art-wise, they do have open doors. There is a lot of opportunity as far as musicians, writers, and art, you know, like, you know, regular artists. So that's what's really good about it. And plus it's a really, I think it's a lot of fun. But then there's the darker side of the fandom. And with that, with the darker side of the fandom, no, unfortunately, it doesn't have cookies.
I know, right? Damn.
But it has a lot of pissed off bronies, I can tell you that.
That's just as good.
I can tell you I'm one of them.
But the thing is, like I said before, there's a lot of like negatives and then there's a lot of positives. But as far as the negatives are concerned, especially when it comes to people that don't really understand how much it takes out of you when it comes to, like, you know, art, getting your art out there and being able to appreciate people that do give art. Because I tell you what, when it comes to being well known, you get a lot of crap with it. You know, there's a lot of things of, you know, circle jerking. There's a lot of, you know, stuff that people are like, oh, you're just, you know, paying attention to this one because it's good, you know, and it's just, I wish that there was a lot more understanding when it comes to how much time and effort people put into certain things. And then there's certain people that are like, oh, I'm only doing this because I want to be popular just like that person. And then they whine and complain about not getting noticed. So I wish people would just take the time to understand that, first of all, it's for yourself. Do it for yourself. Do it because you want to, you know, improve in what you do. And then, not only that, but, you know, spread the love around. That's what the fandom's all about. You're supposed to spread the love. You're supposed to enjoy yourself. You're supposed to have fun with people that enjoy the same things as you do. Yeah. So, like I said, with the darker side, there's a lot of misunderstandings. There's a lot of people with opinions. But it's like that for every fandom. So you just gotta stick with the people that you like a lot. You know, we normal people stick together, you know? And then there's the crazy ones that are in the back going, I hate you so much. You know, giving bad, you know, vibes and stuff. But like I said, it's a loaded question. I feel certain ways about certain things, but at the same token, you know, I enjoy certain people. I enjoy the fandom for the most part, but then there's sometimes where you just go, why?
But with that, let's move on to your fandom. And
my fandom?
Well, no, like ask them to ask you questions.
Oh,
whoa!
Yeah. Ask me questions.
Viewer questions.
Wait, there's one more question I want to ask.
Oh, there's one more.
Oh God!
There's just one last one. There's one last one. Just one last. And this one can be answered short and sweet and to the point. What's your favorite curse word?
Hold on. Actually, I thought it was ass hat, but I like douche nozzle.
They're both perfect.
I like douche nozzle a lot too. But
I
that's
think
my favorite curse word.
My new favorite curse word, and I blame Purple Eye Freak, is ass sandals. You gotta say it like this: ass sandals.
Yeah, lemons.
Yeah, no, but he's like ass sandals. No ass sandals. No.
My favorite curse word is you silly bitch.
Mine is Stringleberry Straw Hat.
You're such a stupid bitch.
It's like, you gotta say it like in a very passive but then aggressive at the end. Oh, that doesn't go there, you silly bitch!
You silly bitch!
Yeah, it's like,
mine. I don't even think it is a curse word. I don't even think it's a word.
It's a phrase, damn it.
No, Dinklefinkle.
Dinklefinkle.
You Dinklefinkle.
More like Finkel.
Okay, so we got gonna start freaking thank you and A.
Yeah. Make your questions bold and underlined so we can see them.
As I sit back and do nothing and make shitty comments through the entire episode.
Here's one.
Oh yeah.
Here's one from Pikmin Master of Evil. Do you like waffles?
Yes, I like waffles. Do you like pancakes? Yeah, I like pancakes.
Every fucking week. Damn it. Every.
But this is the first.
Week.
I think this is the first time someone has actually answered with the song.
I know. It's usually us.
Waffles. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh man. They're coming in hot. Charlie, you're coming in hot.
Hopefully I pronounced this right. Hans G.I. asks, does Stripey has henchmen?
Stripey has henchmen. Stripey has many henchmen. No, she doesn't really. She has friends though. But she wishes she has henchmen. Like, the only henchman she had was a maid robot, but then the maid robot exploded and she cried.
Aww.
Poor thing.
Poor Stripey.
No,
Charlie Foxtrot asks, how do you feel about inspiring others? Oh, Rigging lost the question. Wow.
I'm gonna go with
the chat is moving at the speed of sound. There we go. How are you inspiring others to feel about creating OC blogs of goats? Meh.
There's actually a lot of goat blogs out there, which I don't mind at all. Actually, some of them are very interesting, but for the most part, just give them their own personality, because I saw some other goats blogs, of course I'm not going to say their names, that are very similar to what Stripey is like. And I wouldn't go so far as that. I think they are trying, like, because Stripey's really out there, and she has a fun personality, and sometimes, you know, people want the fun personality, which, you know, you can't really help it. It's just whatever. But, no, as long as they make it their own personality, give it something different, like, something different from what Stripey is, then that'd be great, you know? I want to see more goats. I want to be able to be like, hey, this person's pretty cool, goat power, yeah!
Goat power! Go, goat power!
SS Flame 56 ask, have you I'm gonna be a very aristocratic accent for this one. Have you ever thought of making a very dark MOP Tumblr or not safe for work Tumblr? What is your opinion on Becky Asplov?
Oh my darling, let me answer it the best way that I can. As far as not safe for work blogs are concerned, especially when it comes to ponies, don't expect anything. I'm not really into the pony not safe for work stuff, in the most part. It's just not my thing. I don't care if other people do it. It's just not my thing though. But not safe for work in general, I did have a not safe for work blog before for my character Lilith, who's a human, but that's as far as I'm gonna go, and I think I'm just gonna take off that blog. But my opinion on Becky, it's just another blog. I really don't have an opinion for or against. Becky's Becky.
Backity back. Don't.
Becky back. Yeah.
That's the best thing anyone can say about anything ever. Monday Delirium ask, will you / did you mention any art or RP blogs for human characters?
Well, as close to human as possible, I did make an art blog for Lilith, and then I had a Vanellope blog. I had one. But like I said, I get overwhelmed in doing stuff. I know, it's terrible, all these blogs, but...
Damn it.
I know, I'm sorry. It's terrible. I'm a terrible human being. But no, I did have those for a while. But I do have a roleplay blog, but it's mostly for myself. It's me and my friends. We have Pottermore characters. Don't judge me. But that's about it.
I have Rick and Morty's.
Ronald Wesley. It's Levio song.
And with that, I'll ask the next question with that voice. Ivy Corbin asks, "Can we get a little Granny Smith voice?"
All right.
Back in the day when I was a young filly, I used to make bunches of apple pies. Oh my god.
Holy crap.
Wow, that's good.
Wow, that's really good.
That was good.
Try her apple pie.
Okay.
Oh man.
Whoa.
do Well, we just lost our rating. Okay.
Wow, we just took Rule 34 to Granny Smith. I feel dirty and need to shower now. Bye, folks.
I feel right at home.
I didn't say anything bad. She just wants you to eat apple pie. Get over yourself.
Yeah, in a very sexual way. You can
Hey, no.
pie
She
anytime.
was trying to be nice. She wasn't trying to beg.
Ragin. Yeah, just go jump on a ditch and lay there for a second.
Yeah, on
What you
one.
done.
Not
I'll
in
see
one,
you
on
in
one.
the back alley after the show.
Sure. Well, we'll settle the dispute afterwards. Segue to the next question. Delta Sword 1+1 times : ask, thoughts on the Princess Alicorn Stripey?
Wait, what?
Yeah, thoughts on the Princess Alicorn Stripey ?
Princess Alicorn Stripey? Do you really want to give her that much power?
Would she know how to use it is the correct term.
What? That's a terrible idea. That's what I think about it. It's a terrible idea.
Well, that's a thought. Malduki asks, what is the most embarrassing moment in your life as a Pegasister?
Being called a Pegasister.
Yeah.
Oh man! Going to okay, we're gonna go lightning round here, just to get all these questions. Monochrome Eternity asks, Stripey, who would you like to see ponified?
I want to see a xenomorph. Like Alien. That'd be amazing! Come on,
Wait, like Alien from like the movie Aliens, or like?
Yeah, xenomorphs.
Oh,
I want to as a pony.
Like the black. Ooh, that would be horrifying. I've seen ponified versions of the monster from Amnesia.
Oh God, no!
Dear God.
There are some people out there.
There are some people that just need to burn.
Topa Zert.
Man, that actually.
Topa Zert.
Cool. They should go through the entire phase though.
Topa Zerts ask, what were your past interactions with Flutter Guy about?
We kind of paired our characters for a little while, but then it stopped. He's kind of doing his own thing. I'm kind of doing my own thing. That's about it. So.
Okay. As Flames again ask, what is your favorite Tumblr ass blog?
Wow. That's a toughie. I like a lot of them, but the first one I ever saw that I actually enjoyed, and this might make people groan, but the first Ask blog I've ever encountered was Ask Gamzee, and I really liked the humor that was behind it and the art.
And for that,
I haven't watched it. I haven't seen Ask Gamzee.
Well, I don't think they've updated a lot. I don't think they have updated often, but because I know they stopped for a while. But I really liked their art and I really liked the humor, and it was awesome. So I'd have to say that was one of my favorite ones.
And for that, I'm gonna sort of do my best impression of Gamzee. At least Master Yorgi's version of Gamzee, which is my favorite. Angsd Snow ask, is Stripey the rightful heir of the Queen of Buttstone?
You know it. She's a Queen of Butts. That's it. That's her. It's done. Done.
We're done.
No war needed.
No war.
Forget
no. All she does is kick down. Like, you know what I did? I kicked down the risk table. I took my freaking crown and I left. There's no competition. I'm sorry.
Really, you guys? I'm going home.
You guys, I'm going home.
Votemfex ask, what would you say is your worst stumbling block in your art?
Oh man, there's a lot. I feel like I'm having a really hard time with, especially hands and legs. Like anatomy is killing me right now, even though I try to practice it as much as I can. Other than that, I am very frustrated because it feels like I have Photoshop and I have all these things like just on my computer, but I don't know how to use it. So I feel kind of held back in a sense that, you know, since I don't know how to use these programs, I can't do what I want to do. I'm not being able to produce what I know I'm capable of doing. So that's one of the things that I'm having a hard time about. So, yep.
Alrighty. Only Raja asks, why is our cutie mark a gear?
Because she's an inventor. She invents things, even though she's a lazy ass and hasn't invented anything. But she made a "that was easy" button, and when you push it, she transforms into a different character or a different, you know, person. So that was pretty cool.
It's actually
creative.
Does everything she invent have the word "button" in it?
She had a butt robot before.
Butts. Donkey Hottie ask, or Hote, I don't know. No, I don't know words.
Okay.
Hottie ask, have you got any new characters that you haven't released to us yet?
One that I haven't really interacted with a lot lately is my little Pegasus. She's not really too young, but she's kind of like, I'll say like a preteen going on teenager. Her name's Freckleberry, and she's a Pegasus, and she has a strawberry farm, and it's very kawaii and sugoi, but I really haven't done much with her because it's like, you know, I don't need another blog. I don't need another character. I got too much crap on my own.
I'm a busy person.
I'm a busy person, don't you know?
Pigment Master of Evil ask, favorite MLP antagonist?
Discord is my favorite. Oh, I love Discord.
King Sombrero.
No! You know what? I'm gonna do an impression. Hold on. Oh, the crystal! Ah! Mine! Oh! That's it.
No, here's a better... Here's a more accurate impression. Hello, friends, I am here. Goodbye, friends, I am gone.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
I'm dead.
Exactly how it happened. At least for Discord, we got 2 episodes of like, a first one was like an introduction and see how much of an asshole he can be, and the second one is the extent of that jerkness.
And then we got another one where he turned good.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that one because that was we already discussed it on the late.
You know what? I'm kind of happy that it wasn't right away, but at the same time, I just don't want him to be good. Period. That's just my opinion.
He needs to be kind of somewhat of the ass of Equestria.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
You already like, shows need jerks, and Discord was like, he's not evil, he's just a jerk, and
he's misunderstood.
But he misunderstood character, but less accepted. He's a spirit. He's not a person. He is a spirit, and he embodies chaos. And Princess Celestia needs, okay, big quotations, needs his power for something. So what does she? I don't know what she would want with a spirit of chaos running rampant or whatever. Not running rampant, but you know.
It's My Little Pony. They're trying to friendship it up. It's really not like I wasn't.
I want an evil.
Tried,
I want it dark like season 1.
But dude, you know, I want an antagonist throughout the season. I really want an antagonist that pops up more than just a couple of freaking episodes in the finale or in the beginning. I think there should be something that's kind of consistent. And I thought Discord would have been awesome. But
Trixie also has like that potential of showing up.
Trixie. I'm sorry.
Trixie's like nothing. It's like
I like Trixie. Don't get me wrong. I love Trixie, but as a potential antagonist, bitch, get out the way. This is Discord's turn.
MLP needs its Dinkelberg.
No, they need their Team I was going to say they need their Team Rocket.
Nah, Dinkleberg.
Oh my god, yes.
We need a Team Rocket and a Dinkleberg living next to like the phone test.
Like two neighbors, one side Dinkleberg, other side Team Rocket.
I was going to say
like
they
Team
should
Rockets, Team Rockets would like float around and they'll show up at random. And you gotta prepare
needs to be the antagonist.
What about Dinkleberg?
The gay antagonist.
Oh man,
that'd make the show so much better.
I remember. You guys remember Winter Wrap Up, right? Completely out of cap, but you guys remember Winter Wrap Up? And there was a part where there was a scene where, oh no, we are late for the Springs and everything's gone haywire. Like everybody's messed everything up, and there was a scene where you remember that pony Caramel, right? And Caramel was next to Big Mac. And that's that one scene. It was like, Big Mac was mad at him because he forgot, like, I don't know, something about seeds or something.
You're done.
They were supposed to plan. And he messed up, and Big Mac was like mad at him. And he was like, oh, I'm sad. And I was like, oh, I never saw Big Mac get mad at someone. That was interesting.
Oh, you shithead.
But then after that, the fandom kind of took that and said, oh, dude, they're totally having butt sex.
Oh, dude, that's like that with every fandom. Even if there's like two characters that hate each other, they're like, oh, what do you think about, them being a ship? I'll tell you what. Oh, I think they'll be real.
Trying to be the best couple.
Their marriage would last centuries.
Their babies would make their own babies.
Oh god. Anyway, on to the viewer questions again.
All of their babies would look like Christian Stewart. 10 Gauge asks, what do you think of the fish face phenomenon?
What?
Well, to be honest, my boyfriend Tyler loves it when they give fish faces. But I hate them. But I'll do it for him because he thinks they're cute. That's about it.
Monday Delirium asks, is there a webcomic ideas you have wanting to do?
Me and my friend Ashley are actually, she has a story, and we've been wanting to do a graphic novel or a webcomic of this certain story, which is called Youth's Demise, and I sometimes like draw a lot of pictures of it, and I feel kind of bad because people are like, who the hell are these guys? But we've been wanting to do that for quite some time, and my butt just needs to get on the ball and start making profiles for them. I'm sorry, Ashley, I love you, don't kill me. And we've been wanting to do that. I've had some ideas before, like I had an anime idea. It was like some freaking Naruto shit. Sorry, excuse my French. But I had this idea of it wasn't only mine, but it was Ashley. She's amazing, everything. But what we want to do was like a DJ battle thing, where there's this young girl trying to what I'm doing with the vinyl thing, trying to grow as as a music artist and whatnot, and the battles are basically like, how you have DJ battles. What happens is there's an arena, there's two DJs, and their battles turn into like something more. It's like you see this visual like robot thing, and they have battles, like literal battles with music. And I thought it was really cool. But then let's be realistic about this. I can't draw I can't draw that at the moment. Maybe in the future, but not right now.
Yeah, but you have, forgive me to gush, but I'm gonna gush. You have a freaking amazing art style. It's all over the place, and I just can't. It's just one of those things that I forget it. Just forget it. No, I can't.
That's very sweet. Thank you. Oh my goodness, that's really thank you.
No, don't mention it. Really, just don't. I've gushed so many times in this show. It's just fantastic having so much talent here.
I silently gush in the corner.
Good. You should.
Oh,
I noticed a lot of people that we already answered some of their questions. I'm sorry that I'm skipping to you. Please don't hate me. I just want to get the new guys, give them a little chance. Hans GI asks, does Stripey has a certain antagonist like Kim Possible and Shago?
Well, she is the antagonist.
Oh, Shigo, sorry. Oh my god, I mispronounced that name so bad. I'm angry with myself.
Dude, it's okay. I think people understood what you were talking about. But as far as antagonist, she is the antagonist.
Yeah.
To every story. But no, she has beef with Celestia because like she doesn't feel like she was treated fairly. Which I haven't been able to write a story for that, but then again, you know, Stripey stories. What? No, I don't think so. But as far as someone, you know, just antagonist-wise, there's really nothing. I mean, there has been like times where people are like, "I'm gonna challenge you, Stripey Butts, for your title as Queen of all the Butts," and she just looks at them and goes, "I really don't care. I'm just gonna sit here and look at my anime figurines and eat, you know, Cheetos all day. Can I do that? Yeah, let's do that instead."
Yep. Sounds when I'm not working.
Like the 11th Doctor asks. Sorry to interrupt everyone, but
God damn it, that Pokemon.
Oh, I know, right? Who is your favorite main 6 pony?
Pinkie Pie.
Yes.
And I think this is gonna be the last question for the fan Q&A.
Fuck all you AJ fans.
Grump. Just Grump ask. Have you read or played Danganronpa? Danganronpa?
No, I have not, but I've heard about it, and it's something I need to look into, but I have not.
Alright. Well, I guess that concludes this fan Q&A, which, unfortunately, it means that
it was a short one, but we got quite a few questions done. We got pretty much as we could. We're trying to get them as fast as we could without going off topic too much.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It wouldn't be a perfect. It wouldn't be. I know, right? It wouldn't be the CloudsDale Cafe if we didn't go off topic. So.
Well, we still got time and stuff that we can do.
Well, we can do. Yeah. I think we'll have a little bit after show, and we can just do whatever the hell we want. I don't know if you want to join us for the after show. It's up to you.
Ooh, sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, and then after show for a bit, and then we'll stream. I don't know, the double rain boom, whatever, poop rain boom. I've already seen pictures for it. Not impressed. So.
Wow, what a dick.
Well, for me. I'm the only, like, I judge. I love the art and everything, but the only time I judge is animation wise. But other than that, I only judge animations like movies and all that. I'm one of those people. But with that, I think before we go off topic with this closing, we like to say we are part of CloudsDale.org. So go check us out. We have our own little cloud. We check in from time to time every week. We post updates and everything. We also have our own Twitter, so subscribe to us or like us or however you tweet on Twitter. Go check us out. And also part of Ponyville Live. Check us out on our forums and everything else. And if you want to send us anything like fan art or wanting to be interviewed, send us a like. Well, give us a like or follow at Tumblr and message us there or at gmail.com. CloudsDaleCafe@gmail.com. There we go. As I put enough ads and whoring us out to the internet, I think it's time to close the show.
Yeah. Before we do that, we also do a little thing. I already set up all the guests for this month, but by the way, I already told Stripey that she was kind of demanded by the fans to be on the show.
They're like, "Damn it, get her now!"
Oh my god!
Like, well, fine, jeez.
Yeah, I mean, we did a little thing that, hey, who do you guys want to see? And they all just screamed. And Stripey was one of them that everybody's like when someone says Stripey, everyone's like, "Oh yes, the butts! The butts!"
Oh my god.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Yeah.
Everybody's kid die. Girl walks in with a DVD waist.
So great though.
Put around in your face.
So we're gonna do this again. Who do you guys want to see on the next CloudsDale Cafe? Be advised that this month has been completely booked, and all of these are also were requested by the fans.
So when he says next CloudsDale Cafe, he doesn't mean next CloudsDale Cafe.
He means next month, people.
I mean like future, Dusty Cat. Oh, Dusty Cat. That's okay. Molestia. Okay, I already asked JJ. Discord. That's the Discord. Yeah, I'm actually gonna save these and put them on my blacklist.
I still have to ask
That's
Saber.
not good.
Still have to ask Saber, really.
Yeah, but
I don't know. You're not gonna do that. I'm gonna do that in future.
You guys have
I got
really
him
good
off.
taste, by the way. The people in the chat have really good taste in vlogs.
Yeah.
That's. I think the big guests that we've been looking at are like Dusty Cat, Hot Blooded, Pinkie Pie, Paleo, Saber.
Oh, freaking UC! Oh my god!
We want to get at least a big summer lineup going on.
Oh my goodness! I think UC would be perfect.
Problem is, I would need to have my OC fighting with his OC. The battle of the century.
We're saving up. We're saving up like certain. We're saving up like certain guests and stuff. Yeah, like Ragin said, a special summer lineup.
No, an entire month.
Oh, they already did palette swap.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already did palette swap.
Already.
That was 20. What?
Yeah. Go check us out on YouTube. We got a big lineup up there. We've done.
I mean, not only
25 right now.
Yeah,
not
No,
only
this is 26.
26. It's 26 actually.
Lame shit.
Yeah.
You guys do
vlogs.
realize I have an archive, right?
No.
Yeah. This episode's 26.
Yeah. We're smarter than you.
You do realize I also look at the archives.
You know I look at the YouTube fucking every day too.
You realize that I have a folder. We'll finish this in the after show.
Outdated.
We'll finish this in the after show.
We will argue like women.
You're on.
Grab.
Girls, you better not be dissing my man.
Honey,
Okay,
get your
who
ass
wants-
out of here.
Girl,
Who wants to finish up?
I'm gonna get here and I'll beat your ass with my weave. Don't
All right, I
make
think
me.
that's a good finish.
Okay,
All
we're
right.
done. We're done.
Yeah,
So who wants to finish up?
I'll finish up. Thanks,
Okay.
guys, for joining us this week. Yeah, stay tuned for the after show, and be sure to join us for our next show. Thanks.
Stay
Have a
tight
good-
and sexy, y'all.
Have a good night. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.